Hey, everybody. Let me so I can make sure I'm seeing. I don't have to turn my head except for over there. We have no captions today. Have no captions. Let me go ahead and hit the go live over here. I don't ever hear me ever post this live when I go live on Instagram because Instagram, when you set it up over here, you have to actually. I wonder why that's showing over here and not right here. I don't see my little thumbs up thingy right there. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm supposed to have a little overlay of the thumbs up. I don't know what I did. It's not showing. Let me see. Show here? Nope. I took myself off screen, y'all. Anyway, I actually have no caption today. I just want to just like tap in, come show up, hold a little space here. Uh-oh. It's looking like I'm not liking this looking a little grainy over there. So hopefully y'all can hear me. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let me go pull up my phone so I can see. Like I said, I am just tapping in. We are out of the race of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and then we're back to just regular old Tuesday. Regular old Tuesday. Um, hope everybody had a wonderful holiday. Hope everybody, hey Zuber over here on my Instagram. Over here, what's going on? What's going on? Hope you're having a good day. Like says, there's no caption today. There's no caption, but if you are catching this live, if you let me know where you're tuning in from, if you can hear me, that's what I want to go check because y'all know I'll be like, not knowing. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. And I'm supposed to find out here in just a minute. In just a minute. Uh-oh. I don't like when Facebook do that. Oh, it is showing up over there. I just couldn't see it on my side. All right, but I can hear myself. All right, how everybody doing over there? I see you. I see you over here on YouTube. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Over here on YouTube. Like I said, there's no caption. If you want to just talk, got questions about anything that I've been talking about here in these last couple of days, because look, we are out of this holiday. uh Black Friday, Cyber Monday. We're out of that. So we're back to our regular old days of just being. I don't know. Everybody back to work, doing what they do. Kids back at school. I'm glad because I'm glad my grandpeople are back at school. Because if I tell you, y'all, look, them little people. Ooh, them little people. They they're something else. They are something else. But love them, love them, love them. But y'all look, I know some most times I'm coming over here probably will touch on a little bit of something, about what we got going on, happening this coming Sunday. Sunday, what's happening Sunday? Let me go ahead and get that out of the way. But if you are tuning in, and like I said, this is just like, just conversation. I don't have a caption. I don't have a particular thing that I'm going to be touching on. Probably just going to be talking about a lot of everything. I mean, how did y'all spend y'all night last night? I know I was on a call. It was like over an hour. I was on a call. It was over an hour. And because I am going to be graduating from our Passport to Pinnacles. I actually graduated with honors. I'm excited about that. And if any one of y'all want to come to the graduation, you're more than welcome to come join. If y'all know how to behave. But anyway, it's going to be a good ceremony. It's like it was a mentorship program that I was in, travel mentorship program that I was in, and I did graduate from that. It was 12 weeks, guys, 12 weeks, and we were like on Zoom calls 2 times a week on Monday and Wednesday. And that could be a little tough for a lot of us. Some of us made it through, some of us didn't. It's like, we had these boot camps going on. Some make it through, some don't. But the ones who do, right? The ones who do. And so Friday, was it Friday? Oh no. Tomorrow, we have a call. And we're gonna be playing virtual bingo. Bingo on Zoom. Um, and we're going to be going over everything that we learned in this mentorship program, and get a chance to win some money. Everybody like money. Say money, right? Money. Anyway, I wish I had you see, I got a little money thing. Let me see what gadgets I got over here. Everyone want to put some hats and stuff on me and stuff. Let me see what that's gonna do. Let's see. You put a hat on me. Oh, it did. Oh, got a little witchy hat. See, got a little mask right here. I love little tools, y'all. I love little tools. Still tiki. I don't know what this is, but anyway. Anyway, let's take them things off. But anyway, I like this stuff. Let's wow it, right? Can't even see that. Oh, I thought I took it off. Didn't take the gadget off. How I take it off? Oh, I don't know how to take it off, y'all. And I'm up here messing with my screen. Don't know what I'm doing. Oh, 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 I can add some more little gadgets. But I think I took that off. Yeah. Is it off? I think it's off. Anyway, but yeah, I just want to get over here. Like I said, I don't have no caption, but I do want to kind of share a little bit about what's going on coming Sunday, because we have every Sunday. I probably should have put it in here, but actually, I want to share this banner. Anyway, I don't know what happened to my color. It's supposed to be pink. I don't know what happened to it. Uh-oh. Well, that showed up, but then the color's supposed to be. Anyway, I'll take it. Anyway, but yeah, so a lot of my stuff just reset on its own, I guess. I don't know what stream you are doing, but anywho, no captions, but like I said, on Monday, we will be having a business reception on a business reception that will be happening on Sunday, and you can RSVP. I'm going to actually put it up SVP for our Sunday call, because on that call, we'll show you how that you can make 8 streams of income, right? We're going to show you how you can make 8 streams of income. And again, I say this, and I'll always say this, look, if you're not tapped in other than, your job, you're missing out. Let me just say you're missing out. And I will get on here and I will talk about every area of income that you can possibly get. It's not saying, when we be sharing, these opportunities, it's not for you to quit your job. This is just an additional income to the income that you already have. And I guess I will always talk about income, right? I'll always talk about money. And let's dismantle that lie. Because people say, for the love of money is the root to all evil. It's not. You just got evil people with money. You just got evil people with money. So the thing is, money don't make you evil. It doesn't. Money doesn't control you. Money is an energy. Money is an energy. And we are energy. It's a currency. We are currency. What I mean by that? Currency Like my girl said, am I the real money? Currency. Think about it. Currency, currency, water. Water is considered a currency. We're made of what, 70, 80% water. So am I the real money? As Tony Jones say, am I the real money? So don't be afraid to talk about it. We always afraid to talk about money. Money comes, money goes, right? It comes and it goes. The more that goes out, the more that comes in. I had a conversation with my grandson the other day, talking about you know amounts, more and less. And and it really just really hit me. And he actually got it. He's very, very smart. He just do a lot of stuff that just like make you want to just shake him a little bit. um I'm trying to remember the okay, I think it's okay. Or you RSVP, go dot RSVP dash page. I really need to change that because I think every time somebody typing in, it don't go there. Let me see. But anyway, I'm gonna share it like I said with my grandson, right? Because when they go in there and they wash dishes, they use a lot of detergent. And so I was sharing with him that less is more and more is less. And also, sharing with him how, and the thing is, I don't mind, children eating or anything like that. But the thing is, I mind the fact of how much they eat, because the thing is, it could be going to a phase of being unhealthy, right? Um, and so when we think about, more is less and less is more. And so I was telling him, when he used the detergent, because I don't know why they think they got to use the whole bottle of detergent to wash dishes, right? And so, and I try to teach them and show them, um, enlighten them less, how to use stuff. And so he got it. And so they did something. And I said, remember when I told you that less is more and more is less? I said, so the more you use, the less you have. And the less you use, the more you have. And you can use that in any scenario. Because it goes back to the yin and the yang, the male and the female, the good and the bad, the up and the down. I don't know anything that's on the flip side, but I've learned to accept. But it's duality, right? But anyway, but yeah, so I did just drop in the bottom there, RSVP go.chiquitalewis.com, RSVP dash page, if you want to tap in to the 8 streams of income and show you how to do it. We'll show you how to do that. I'll show you how to do that, right? I want to just talk about all the ways that we can really tap into really making money, right? Nobody want to talk about it. Nobody want to talk about it. It seems like, and I think that people don't talk about money is because a lot of people don't have it. And sometimes they, I guess it's offensive to them, right? It's offensive. Y'all checking my fro? Look, I took my hair down, so I gotta go wash it. But I took down the braids that I had up for since September. Let's see. So for 3 months, and my hair grows like extremely fast. But anyway, y'all been like tapping in on what I've been doing? Look, I'm trying to share with everybody. I'm trying to share with everybody. I mean, thing is, we go live, and sometimes even myself, I think that I should have a a particular topic. Y'all like my mic? A particular topic to talk about. But I decided to put no captions. No captions. This is just the real hardcore. It's not AI. It's me. It's me. It's not AI. But even in AI, y'all look in AI, it's gonna happen whether we want it to or not. It's gonna happen whether we want it to or not. And let me ask y'all a question. How many people would love to just be able to get up every day and do what they want to do? How many people want to get up and do what they want to do? But yeah, so I'll bring that back up. But let me go here to wealth.quietqueensacademy.com if you want to tap in to the digital space. Look, if you don't know, you should know. If you don't know, you should know. And I'm gonna be honest, when I tell you I have absolute no caption, I have no caption, no particular nothing that I was gonna come on here and talk about. But I will talk about whatever comes to my mind. Whatever comes to my mind. But I will let's say I love my life. I love my life. I love the life that I have. Um, I love the life that I have because I get to get up every morning, and this is not a flex. Um, and I'm not bragging, but thing is, when I think about over the years before I came to this place where I am right now, everything was set up. I'm telling you, everything was set up and put in place to where because I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't want to get up and go to a job every day. I do not want to get up and go to a job every day. I'm like 52 years young. You feel me? You might as well say I'm 25, right? But I don't want to have to get up and go to a job every day. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do everything that I will do to not have to do that because I love, when I tell you I love my freedom, I love my time. I love being free. I love being able to make income the way that I want to. I mean, and my income may come from me doing some Uber, not Uber, but doing some Spark, maybe doing some carrier stuff, where I just, get a notification and I go pick up a box and I go take it out of town somewhere. It may come from the digital marketing space. I get to make it from digital marketing. I get to make it from network marketing. I mean, I get to make it from any all different types of source. I might be from IT. I might get a call saying, hey, we got a job over here in such and such. Can you go do it? And the beautiful thing about that is I get to say yes or no. Um, and all this happened because I was able to set these things up before I even knew I was going to even lose my job. Okay. I mean, I knew at some point it was going to happen because the thing is, a lot of things happen around COVID. Let's talk about it. A lot of things happen around COVID. A lot of people lost their jobs around COVID. A lot of people were, in the house, couldn't go outside. The thing is, COVID, I really never, ever experienced COVID. I really didn't experience, what happened when people couldn't go out. People had to stay at home. They was working from home. They was having church at home. I mean, I did not experience that at all because I was an essential person. So I was out there. I still moved around like COVID wasn't even happening. I mean, but did I see it? I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. And the thing is, and that's when we talk about, when you learn who you are and become, who you are and not living your life according to anybody else, you get to be free. I mean, we're no longer inside of the matrix. We're living a life that, our true authentic self, right? And people talk about, living that true authentic self, but are you? Are you? I mean, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't get up with an alarm clock. Well, let me say this. I don't get up with an alarm clock, but I do have alarm set because I have my alarm set to 3:33, 4:44, 55, 55. I think I have 12:12. But those I use those because those are um those are numbers, angel numbers. They all mean something. They all mean something. So therefore, I set my alarms to that. I mean, but I don't wake up to alarm because I'm up before the alarm even go off. And that's probably why I go to bed early too. Cause I be up early. Y'all know I be up early, be posting, putting out content, things like that. And the thing is, I enjoy it. It's not because I have to, it's because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy creating the content that I create. I mean, y'all know what that is. When you learn how to do something, and thing is now I haven't got it completely mastered, but I'm learning it. And I'm a person I love. When I tell you I love to learn, I love to learn anything that's going to help me. Um, you know, as everything changes, as we evolve, because we're going to evolve. Regardless of whether we are in alignment with it or not. So I would say, get in alignment. And y'all supposed to go back because I remember when I was a kid and being in the church, and a lot of people probably still hear about it today, about the mark of the beast and things like that. But and they was talking about exactly what's happening right now. Um it's crazy. They're talking about right now, and what was going to happen, and we're in it. But the thing is, when they talked about it, they talked about it in a space of negative, that it was going to ruin things. But I think, in my own perspective, that this is really good. This is like really, really good. And I want to actually share this out. I forgot. Um, but if y'all watching this, like I said, if y'all are watching this live right now, just share with a couple of people. Like I said, it's just regular conversations. Things whatever pop in the top of my head, I'm actually talking about it. Okay. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight this, y'all. Boop, boop, boop. And then in my comments, let me go ahead and meanwhile, like, look, if y'all not following me, go ahead and follow me, because I do like to bring a lot of good value. And like, I talk to the person who is such as myself, who's an introvert, right? Who had dealt with, who deal with belief systems, who dealt with, because I don't deal with them no more. Because my belief is whatever I want it to be, right? Um, and I don't allow anyone to control, the way I think, what I do, how I live my life, as long as whatever I'm doing does not affect anyone else, which it doesn't. And because I'm gonna tell you right now, I love me some me, and as my sister say, I talk to myself nicely. I don't down myself, because those are the things I used to do. I used to talk I used to talk down on myself. I mean, based on other people, what they thought. I don't do that no more. I mean, you can think how you want to about me, but I think the world of me. I think the world of me. I believe that I'm one of the most beautiful persons that you can ever come across, right? I believe that about myself. When I look in the mirror, I'm looking at, what, you look fucking good, right? This is the things I'm saying to myself, right? I'm saying, look, what do you want to do today? I mean, I don't wake up to a schedule. Um, I do what I want to do. You feel me? I do exactly what I want to do. I don't, and I truly believe that people should do what it is that they want to do. As long as I'm minding the business that pays me, it's nobody's business what I do, right? And it's nobody's business what you do. So, if everybody will start minding their own business, man, the world will be great. But because we live in the world of duality, it's gonna be what it is, right? It's gonna be what it is. Um, but I like to see people, every individual as beautiful beings. There was a time where, I didn't think like that. I didn't, um, I didn't, I didn't think like that. I just, thought like the rest of the world. Um, until I was awakened to my own BS. And that could be belief systems or bullshit, whichever one you want to choose. But they both come to the same thing. But we have to learn if we want to be different. If we want to live our true, authentic self. That's one of the things that I am tapping into. I've been tapped into it is called human design. When you learn about your how you are made up, from in it's a human design chart that you can go and tap into, and it goes based on your your date of birth, the time of your birth, and the location of your birth, and it creates this design, your chart, and it reminds me of of the way it is structured, um like your chakras, uh alignment of your chakras, or the I think it's the sacred geometry, little thing of from the Kabbalion, or the one chain. I can't say it, but anyway. But one thing about my design is undefined. I am a reflector, so I take on everybody's energy. Okay, but sometimes you just having to figure out what energy is mine and what somebody else's is. Because I can tell you, when I can be talking to people and I'll pull on that. I feel all their energy. Sometimes it's be so much that I feel like I'm going to pass out. But that's but when you learn your human design, when you start to wake up from things, because let me tell you just a little story here. See, I grew up. My dad, he was a minister. We grew up in the church. Matter of fact, I don't. I only know the story of what I was told, but we was low key in a cult. You know, we was in a cult, and my mom decided to get us out of that. But there was other things that happened to where she left, right? But those things happened, and then as I always believed certain things that, but I'm gonna tell you why I went to church, right? I went to church because I wanted to feel a part of something. I didn't because really I lived with a lot of people. I had a lot of things happen to me, um, growing up, and like I said, I lived everywhere, and I wasn't a military kid either, right? I wasn't even a military kid, but I had a lot of stuff happen to me. But if I would say, now that I'm learning that this is the life I chose. A lot of people say I didn't choose this life. Actually, I mean, in my perspective, and now that I'm learning, when we talk about, spirituality, not Christianity, not Christianity or anything like that, but spirituality, because we are all spiritual beings, right? And when I woke up to that and began to understand all the stuff that I was doing, I didn't have to do. I didn't have to do. Um, is because the thing is, like, I was having a conversation with someone earlier about how we are made up and how we come into this world, in the womb, being trained, being programmed, and we are. And so, depending on the homes that we were raised in, determines a lot of how we live our lives today. And and as most of us we call it generational, right? And it is generational until you wake up to the fact that you don't have to live the way that everybody else did. And sometimes people will try to keep you from living your true authentic self. And they do that because they are not living their true authentic self. It's just like, when we see people that are successful, or and you have the belief that you can't be because of the way that you was made up or the way that you was brought up, right? But that is farthest from the truth. I mean, so this is something that you have to learn to dismantle. you know you have to learn to dismantle those belief systems, and then create the beliefs that you want to believe. I mean, because whatever you believe, it is so. It is true. As a call we was on this morning, it's a call we have every morning, Monday through Friday. The IMV says, but we're in this book called "As a Man Thinketh." So as a man thinketh, and a lot of us, we hear that from the Bible. So as a man thinketh, so is he. So whatever you think, you become, right? So whatever your thought is becomes your reality. So if you're thinking the negative, the worst, that's what's going to happen. You're going to bring that into your reality. It's going to be so. That's why I don't ever say that I had a bad day. I don't ever say it's going to be a bad day. I always say it's going to be a good damn day. Okay. Because it is. I said, because the thing is, I believe, even though there may be some things that happen in the day that may not be so good, I still had a good day. I still had a good day. The day was still good. I'm not going to lie down in my bed and say I had a bad day. I'm not. I'm not going to do it. I used to do all those things. I used to think the worst. I used to be one of the negative person that you can ever come across. To change into the person that you want to become, it's a journey, because you have to dismantle so many belief systems that you have believed for so long as a child, because you have to go back to the place of knowing everything. You got to unlearn to relearn. And that's what I love about when they say, when you read is simply you're re-adding. You're not taking away, you're re-adding to what you already know, right? So, and that's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just a beautiful thing. I mean, life is freaking beautiful, y'all. Look, I don't know. I just get so excited about life. Whereas there was a point in my life that I wasn't excited about life. I mean, I at one time tried to, end my life, right? Um, because I was not happy. I mean, because of belief systems, because of the life that I was living, because I was told so many negative things that I did not want to be here. And I wish, and I don't even wish, I because things happen the way they're supposed to, but you know, as we say, if I knew what I know today, and when I was bringing my children up, I would have probably said better things to them. But there's one thing that I've always told them, that, they have a choice. Whatever you do, you have a choice, and whatever you choose, there's going to be a consequence. So I hope you make the right choice that's right for you, right? Because that's the last thing you want to do, is make a choice that's going to affect your life, in that aspect, because a lot of us have made choices that has affected our lives for the long term. And that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to do something or make a choice that's going to affect you for the long term, and then it's going to take forever for that to change. But I think that's when, you really should tap into your human design, right? I really think you should tap into your human design. And if you want to know more about the human design, just link up with me, and I can share. It's an app, or we all use chat. Go look up chat, and ask about human design. So what is human design? I think everybody should tap into human design, and it does go into a little bit of into the astrology side, And I know if you religious, you probably won't do it, but that's fine. Um, but but I would say, anything that anyone's saying, I always say, just like the Bible says, study to show yourself approved. You need not be ashamed, but rightly dividing the word of truth. So the thing is, I'm not going into the Bible, but I've read it. So, because I'm a person, I like to learn. I like to re-add. I like to re-add things. And the crazy thing, y'all, look, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Did you not know that we all came into this world knowing we came in knowing to not know? Because you think about it, if you ever had a deja vu, you had one of those deja vu moments. He's like, I've been here before, because you have. You have. I mean, it's like I went to California, and the very place that I was staying at, I remember being there. But the thing about when I was there, I was actually a kid. I remember being there, and I was a kid being there. So don't discount those moments when you have those moments. It just kind of reminding you and remembering, where you come from, right? Um, and before me wanting to be a part of something, I was a free spirited person. I thought on my own. I actually had really great imaginations, and I think we should still continue to have those great imaginations. I can remember when we were kids, and we'll be in a book, looking at these like really books. They had like really nice homes and nice cars, and me and my sister be like, we'll open a page, and whatever page was on her side and whatever page on my side, we'd be like, ooh, look what I got. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, look what I got. It could be your house, it could be like some good food. Ooh, look what I got. So, we really got to get back to that place of, ooh, look what I got. Visualize the thing. Look, ooh, look what I got. They're saying, what's this? Now faith is things to hope for and the evidence of things not seen. I don't see it, but I sure feel it, right? I don't see it, but I have it already. It's gonna manifest. It is gonna manifest. So you believe me. I said, because if you think about it, it's gonna happen into your reality. Because you're thinking about it in your now, right? It's already here. It's like our past, our present, and our future is in our now, right? It is in our now. So look, I'm just chilling. I'm just chill right now. But like, if y'all catching this on the replay, because like I said, right now ain't nobody on here tuning in. I think a couple people up in popped out. But I mean, thing is, because like I said, when we come online, when I come online, I'm talking to one person. If you like I said, if whatever I'm saying resonates with you, then great. But if it don't listen to me. Look, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I know. I'll be saying some good stuff, right? I'll be saying some good stuff. It's not to damage anybody. I'm here to be an enlightenment. We talk about purpose. What is your purpose? You are your purpose. You are your purpose. Because when you start to, I don't know, and this just, I don't know, this just coming to me. You are your purpose. Your purpose have to be you first before your purpose can be anybody else. Yeah, and my purpose here on this earth is to do what? Your purpose on this earth is for you, in my own perspective, is for you to be your own true authentic self, because then that purpose flows over into showing someone else how they can know their purpose, right? Because we're never ever here um to tell anybody what to do. We're not here to tell anybody what to do. We're all here as guides. It's to guide, to enlighten. You know, I'm gonna touch on something, that a lot of people think is negative, but if you knew, when we talk about the Illuminati, right? The Illuminati was a people who wanted to, it was a group of people who wanted to enlighten other people. It's kind of like the Freemasons. And I'm not, and these are like just, I'm gonna call them entities. I'm not gonna call them like a religion or, it's just entities. Um, that's all they are, just entities. I meant to share my live, but I shared on my stories. Here's a story of a girl, a lovely lady. That's me. but uh, but yeah, we just gotta, know our purpose for ourselves, right? Like I said, this is not a a live where, I'm just talking because I'm here at the house. I decided today I wasn't gonna go out, but I do have my app turned on for when I'm getting ready. Well, I leave it on. This app stays on 24 hours a day. It's almost like, if I get a call that comes through, um, and if it's early enough, I'll go do it. But if it's late in the day, typically I won't do it because I gave myself a responsibility. I don't have to have it, but if it can help, I'll do it. But yeah, I get my grand people, well, I get the little baby. I get him so his mom can, go do her thing, get her job. And so, I'll kick it with him for a little while. Um he just turned one last month. And he's an interesting, he ignores me. He definitely ignores me. Um and he's still at that thing at that phase of he putting everything in his mouth still. Um, but yeah, I just want to get on here and just look, y'all. It's gonna always come up, We're gonna talk about a little this and a little that. Talk about some money, yeah, because it is a tool. But like I said, look, on Sunday, let me put it back up here so that you can see it. Sunday, you want to know more about how we are making 8 streams of income. And if you're somebody who, is looking for a plan, I'm not going to call it a plan A while you're working on your plan B, because your plan B is going to help you fund your plan A, then you want to be here on Sunday. Just go to go.chiquitalewis.com/RSVP dash page. I'm gonna change that because that's long. So I'm gonna go change it, but anyway, you can go there, um, and you'll be able to see how we're showing people how they can have personal freedom, time freedom, and financial freedom. And no, and the thing is, it's not, we're not talking to you about quitting your job, but if there's something that's in you that at some point in your life that you want to be able to wake up and have all 3 of those freedoms, then we're going to show you how you can get it. And because I know for me, I don't want to have to get up and have somebody tell me when I can and cannot, and tell me, what I can buy and what I cannot buy, because because the income is not there. I mean, and thing is, when we talk about manifesting, you got to speak what is what's not. And, because it's like I said, the power of life and death is in your tongue. It started with a thought and it comes out your mouth. Comes out your mouth. So, stop speaking limiting beliefs on yourself. Speak that whatever you want, you can have it. You already have it. My cousin told me, she says, everything that I have it in my hands. I have it in my hands. And we do. Everything that we need or want, we have it in our hands because our hands allow us to do a lot of things. Our hands allow us to do a lot of things. I'm like, and I'm like so forever grateful that I get to do the things that I do. I get to do the things that I do. I mean, and being a full-time entrepreneur, like I share with people, I'm like, you know, um, it like energetically, let me say that energetically, I have the currency, right? The money is there energetically because I am money or one, you know. So I am the one, you know, and we are all the I ams because we come from the I am. So, we're created in the image. Y'all really got to dive into that. Don't let it be surface. I am the one. And there's a book called The Kabbalion. Go check that book out, The Kabbalion. And that's what I was pulling up. I wouldn't pull. I was pulling up for somebody else. But there's another book. Um, and look, it's called the Gnosticism from Nag Hammadi to the what's that? To the where did it go? To the I gotta see. I'm not trying to play it. I'm trying to see the whole view of it, but yeah, it says it's called Gnosticism from Nag Hammadi to the Gospel of Judas. Go check it out. You can get it on Audible. If y'all got an Audible account, I know y'all got some credits. Go pull it up and go learn other than what you think is the only way that you can learn about what's really happening in this world. Um, I mean, it's so much that happened energetically. It's stuff happening energetically now. It's things that's happening spiritually. I mean, because we have to understand we're spiritual beings. Look, and I say this, and I always use this, but Janet Jackson says, "In complete darkness, we're all the same. It's only our knowledge and wisdom that separates us. Don't let your eyes deceive you." So these are nothing but biological spacesuits. Some people call them meat sacks. I don't think in my perspective, that's just ugh. I don't like that. I guess you might say I guess must got a bad mind or something. But anyway, I say biological spacesuits. I got that from Shaman Dirk. Um, but these ain't nothing but some spacesuits. I mean, take about what are we? We are spiritual beings. We are spiritual beings, and y'all like my little background. I created that just real quick before I got on here because the thing is, look, I want to tap into AI a little bit too. Just be talking. Want to talk about that a little bit too. AI. Look, if y'all want to learn how to create an AI twin, you gotta tap into getting this course. You gotta tap into getting this course. Go to quietqueensacademy.com and get the course. Look, get the course. And let me tell you what you're gonna get when you get in this course, okay? Let me tell you, if you go to the page, you'll actually see. We're gonna tell you right there on the page what you're gonna get when you tap into that course. Like I said, this live, it's not strategically pointing out one particular subject. I'm just letting you know who. Look, I live a normal life. Sometimes we gotta govern ourselves, but I do. I live a normal ass life. I'm I'm just I'm just free. I mean, when you become free, you're free. I am free. I wish I can actually, Oh, excuse me. I wish I actually can go live on let me see if I it's got me looking bright skinned over here. Let me get my light back. Yeah, but anyway, I think Facebook might say something about that. Let me go ahead and put my y'all see I got a little hole in my face. That's on the green screen. But anyway, look, if y'all want to learn all these things that we're doing, I mean, let me say because if you're looking at my stuff, I mean, if you want to learn this stuff that we're doing, this can be taught. And the thing is, like, and and I would say, if we gave stuff like this away, it's like education. Like when you go to school, now you do get free education, public free education, but guess what? They're not going to teach you the things that's going to basically help you in society. And so when you go to college, right, you're paying thousands of dollars again for someone to teach you something that probably don't even do that as a job. They're just teaching you the basics of what you're gonna have to go out there and learn anyway. And so the thing is, when we talk about these digital courses and things like that, we're giving you basically a course that you can use that's going to generate you income, just like when you go to school and get these degrees that a lot of us got that we don't even use because I just lost I don't want to do it no more. I mean, a lot of people, we done started school and we done dropped out of college. We done spent all this money. Our parents done paid for us to go to college. Some of us got grants. I mean, I got grants because nobody paid for my way out, and I paid my own way. But you know, heck, and I'm still paying for that. Still paying on it. But you know, these is what digital marketing is. It's courses that we're showing you how to do the things that is going to help you in the now, right? It's going to help you in the now. It's going to help you in the future. I mean, as things evolve, you're going to already be in the space. I mean, because like I said, and you're getting the core stuff. You're not getting the surface stuff. You're getting stuff that you can go implement right away. See, because when we go to school, we gotta wait before we can even implement it. We can't even use our degree yet. I mean, unless and then if you are, I mean, you gotta find a company that's gonna have you as a what you call it? What you call them? I forgot what you call them, but anyway, when you go and you go do the work, so you can start learning. I mean, have some hands on. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, look, I paid thousands of dollars to go to school. And I went to school for multiple things. I mean, so I'm very versatile. I'm very skilled in a lot of things. But when you go to school, well, I'm tell you my story. I went to school and I learned. I mean, well, how I'm saying, I went to school and I paid all this money to come to find out that, I didn't even have to do that. All I needed to do was study to get the study so I can go get certified. That's all I had to do. But I spent thousands of dollars to get a degree that doesn't mean squat. So I have a degree in what? Network administration. I got an associate degree in network administration. And I don't even do it. I mean, but everybody that was doing the work it's involved. You got a lot of stuff that you can do within that particular degree. But I do the break fixes. I like to tear stuff up and put it back together. So I like to work on printers, PCs, build them, the whole 9 yards. I like to do that. But I mean, you think about, so you're going to school and you're learning all this stuff. I mean, but you can't utilize until you get done. Then you got to go get a certification. I mean, and then you got to pay money to get the certification, right? I mean, and then if you've been tested for the certification and you don't pass it, that's more money. I mean, I didn't pass my test, the first part of it. I took it like 4 or 5 times before I even passed it. I mean, so just go study what it is that you want to learn, that you want to work in. Go learn it. I mean, now we got so much access to so many different things that we can just learn it from. I mean, utilize AI, utilize Chat GTP. I'm telling you, it's going to teach you more than what you can learn by going to pay for it. I mean, paying what? I mean, if you want to, get the paid subscription for it, go pay $20. Go pay $20 and learn it. I mean, look, that's what I'm saying. Go pay the money and learn what it is that you want to learn. Because if you're gonna pay thousands of dollars to go to school and they're just gonna give you the basics, and you still gonna have to go out there and learn it, you're still gonna have to go study, you still gonna have to go pay more money to test. Why not buy a course, that you pay for one time, a small price, and then that's gonna give you coaching. You're gonna have personal, you get coaching, and then think about it. You have like some of these people, when you get into these courses, they're gonna upsell you. You don't always get an upsell. I mean, anytime you buy anything, you get an upsold. You can go to McDonald's, Burger King, any restaurant, you gonna get upsold. Hey, would you like this with that? Being that you're buying this, would you like this to go with it? Would you like an apple pie with that? After you eat your dinner, you want something sweet, right? You get a burger. Would you like fries with that? Would you like a drink? Would you like an apple pie? I mean, so thing is, don't be offended, when somebody out here, out here making money or even promoting what they're doing. I mean, because you have a limited belief. You got to break that thing. You got to break it. You feel me? Break it. Break it. Y'all, one day I'm going to get on here. Look, I'm calling out some stuff I'm thinking about. One day I'm going to get on here and I'm going to have a whole bunch of people on here on live. And I know I go live at the like oddest times, but the thing is, I mean, it's on here and it'll be up for 30 days, but because I have a platform. Now, if y'all see down there at the bottom, I mean, in my description, I think it's in there. Let me see. I thought I saw it. In the description, if you want this platform I'm on, just go click that link and go get it. And you can be on multiple platforms from one platform. Look, I know I have some coaches talk about Gary Vee a lot. I don't listen to Gary Vee a lot, but I mean, I know what he's saying. It's a real deal. You feel me? It's a real deal. Real deal. I'm trying to see, but before I lose this whole train of thought I had going on. So like in my description, I did. It says, let me see where it's at. I don't know what I did with it. I think it's here. But yeah, if you I think it's right here. How do I'm still learning stuff. Oh, you know what? Let me do this. If you want to get this, let me go ahead and share it right there. You can click on it in the click on that if you want to get StreamYard and get the discount. Get the $10. You get a $10 discount. Get the $10 discount. I don't think y'all can see it on Facebook or anything like that, but let me tell you what I'll do. Let me see if it'll let me do it. There it is, but it's a long thing right there. And covered on my face. Hold on. It used to automatically pop up, but I think I took it off. I took it off. Oh, here, I can do it right here. Here we go. Let's see. Let me add it to my caption. But yeah, if you want to be able to go live, if you want to go live and be on multiple screens or multiple platforms, you can get StreamYard. Let me drop it in my. Oh shoot, what did I do? Oh. Let me drop it. I mean, there's like, you can do recorded lives. I mean, I'll probably start doing some of those, but I kind of like to go live too. Um, you can do recorded lives, so you can like schedule it to go live. If you want to go live and you can't actually be live, but you can actually still respond. So if you're somewhere and you can't be in front of the camera, but you can have your phone to respond to people's comments. When they make comments, you can use StreamYard. Let me go ahead and update that. I'm trying to find. I thought I had it up over here, but I didn't. So I'm like, I got 3 screens going on. So I be trying to stay together over here. Uh, look, here's a testimony of one of the people in our community. I just saw it. Look, she made $1,200 from one reel on yesterday. Was that? That was 2 hours yesterday. On track to 1K per day for December. So look, this is a real deal, y'all. It's the real deal. I mean, y'all probably get tired of everybody talking about making money, but the thing is, look, why not? Why not? I mean, I'm just gonna be real with you. Um, but yeah, from one reel, she made $1,200. $1,200. And this is something that we teach in this digital course. Something's been taught in this digital course, and then people be wondering, like, how can I make some extra money? But then don't want to spend no money. As that saying says, scared money doesn't make money. You can't be scared to you can't be scared if you want to make money. I should put it. Yeah. Oh, I'll just put it right here. You can't be scared because if you're scared, you won't make no money. Matter of fact, you won't even invest in yourself. You will not even invest. And guys, look, I put all the stuff on. Look, if y'all not following me, go ahead and follow me. Right? Look, follow me. I don't know. I see it over here on my Facebook screen, but I can't see it on the screen I'm looking at right now. But yeah, you can't be scared to go out and make this money. And then the thing about, getting this, if you go to wealth.quietquizzacademy.com, what you'll find there is you're going to find my AI is going to come up first. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you. Let me show you what you're going to see when you get there. I like to show and tell. Let's show and tell. Y'all look, I've been saying you ain't got nothing to do, do you? I do. I got something to do because I'm right here. I'm doing it. I'm doing exactly what I want to do. Let me share because all the kids are at school. I am here at the house. I want a tab. Is it this one? Yeah, this right here. So let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what I created with using AI. And also I created this using chat. I mean, I create my pages. Matter of fact, it's gonna even get better, y'all. I'm creating to where I'm all this stuff is gonna be on automation. I mean, we talk about scaling and things like that. But look, check this out. I created this.
Queen. If you're tired of doing everything alone, if you're craving clarity, structure, income, and support, you're in the right place. I'm the digital twin of Shakitha, founder of
They say
Quiet
my
Queens
name right though, but
Academy. And
anyway.
this is your invitation to step into a higher level of business and wealth. Inside this experience, you'll learn how to earn commissions, access weekly coaching, gain elite training, and plug into tools that help you create income with ease. Enter your name and email, and let me take you to the next step.
Look, that's all you gotta do. Just go to Wealth Quiet Queens Academy, type in your information. Look, go to the enter in the portal. You feel me? And the thing is, it's gonna show you everything that we have. Matter of fact, let me I'm gonna show y'all some testimonies. Look, I'm gonna just show y'all this. Look, these are the success stories. I don't know if it popped up yet. Hold on, let me see. Did it pop up? Nope, it's on tab. Hold, let me reshare. Let me reshare. Let me show y'all what's possible if you just tap in, right? I forgot I'm sharing tabs and not my screen. Let me share the window. Because then that way I don't have to be sure I'm sharing the right window. Which one is it? Not that one. That's I got here we go. Share this window. Let me share what I on just in case. But yeah, look, these are real life stories, y'all. If y'all can see them, like, here's a sad story. Okay, this person only had 83 followers and made $1,600 in one day while at work. Says after being very skeptical because I only had 83 followers on social media and no experience in digital marketing, I took a leap of faith and got started. And now I'm making sales from people I don't even know. You don't even gotta know nobody, right? And it says, says it's only up from here. She says, I am now pushing 4K. She pushed 4K. Here's another one. Over $6,500 earned in just 30 days. In our first month, we made 10 course sales and 5 coaching sales. That's $6,554 in profit. And we're just getting started. We began April. They started in April 29th with 0 online presence, only had an unused Instagram. There's more of these stories. Matter of fact, I like the little screen. Turn this more down here. Okay, here we got this person here. How I hit my first sale over 40K last month after trying every strategy. Look, she tried everything, but now she's hitting 40K a month. Here we got this person right here. From zero knowledge about online business to hitting my 20K. Says, I'm just an ordinary girl who immigrated to Canada a few years ago. I was stuck in the endless 9 to 5 job cycle, constantly stressed out. Constantly stressed about expenses. After having my baby, the pressure only grew. Balancing work, bills, and wanting freedom to stay at home left me exhausted and overwhelmed. I had no idea that online opportunities like this even exist. A lot of people don't even know this stuff exists. Like, you hear me? Look, people coming in here not knowing, and now they're thriving, right? Here we got this person here from 50K in debt to a 6 figure 100K business owner story of a regular immigrant girl who moved to Canada, and I believe it's the one up here at the top. This is another part of her story that this didn't happen. And things are just getting better for her, right? Says a side hustle that I started just to send at least $500 home for my dad's treatment has turned into a 6 figure business for me. When I began, I was completely broke, drowning in $50,000 of debt and living with a constant financial stress. Today, I can proudly say I am slowly clearing my debt, taking charge of my finances, building my emergency fund, and even making smart investments for future. Look, this stuff is really happening, y'all. So don't be skeptical when you see people talking about the income that they're making, because it's real. It's real. It is real. I'm trying to see if this is my screen. Y'all see my screen? Can y'all see my screen? I hope y'all see my screen. Oh yeah, y'all see my screen. I just changed it. uh, okay. So here's another one. I'm going home. I put in my unofficial notice at my 9 to 5. She didn't trade her 9 to 5 in, y'all. Look. Trade her 9 to 5 in. So I just posted a reel about this, but I wanted to share a huge moment for me here as well. Recently, my dad got a job in Denmark. That news combined with the growth of my digital marketing business has changed everything. It gave me the courage and the stability to let my boss know that I won't be sticking around for the fall travel season. The official end date is still pending. I'm officially headed home sometime in late September. Hell, she already home because it's December. This happened this year. These are testimonies from this year. Here, May 22nd. Okay. God did it. I'm shaking. I'm crying. I'm praising him. I've I've earned $8,485 promoting. This isn't just income, it's beginning of a life-changing journey. I'm growing fast. I beat the odds. Don't you know you can beat the odds? Look, you don't have to suffer. It takes a little investment and we show you how to do that. Look, if you go to wealth.quietqueensacademy.com, I'll show you how you can tap in for just $43. Tap in for $43 to get this up and going. Look, there's testimony after testimony. I mean, there's more. There's more. But anyway, I just want to share that, while I move on with my day. You feel me? But as I said, I've been on here because I can. Because I can. Uh Look, I ain't never been on live. Well, I've been on live this long, but I normally come on live with with a basically topic or something. And then look, y'all, if y'all look over here, yeah, right up here, right there, right there. Oh, if I follow my finger, right there. You can actually scan the QR code. If you want, you can take a screenshot. If you want to type it in, take a screenshot. I mean, and if you want more, just type in the comments, say wealth, and I will get some information sent out to you. If you can't, go there or go to the link in my bio. I'm not trying not to say it, but I'm trying to change all that because, like I said, I'm getting ready to automate all this, and we'll show you how you can do this. I mean, we show you how you can do all this. I mean, show you how you can have all these screens, how you can go live on all these different platforms. I mean, I just dropped the link. If you somebody like to go live, but you want to make sure that you're on all platforms, you ain't got to have like 30 different phones going. You know what I'm saying? There's platforms for that. All you gotta do is just tap in, click the link. It's in my descriptions as well as it should be in the comments on YouTube. Because like I'm currently right now, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. There's other platforms you can actually go live on too. Matter of fact, let me see. It is let me move this over here. You can go live on LinkedIn, X, and then like like if I want to go live in one of my groups, all I have to do is put in the stream key, get everything set up, put in the stream key, and I go live on any one of my groups on my pages. Well, I can go live on my pages from here, but like for the group, I do believe you have to use the stream key. And then if I want to, go live per se, doing a pre-recording, like I said, this gives you the ability to pre-record your live and go live and schedule it to go live. I mean, look, technology is beautiful. I love technology. Of course, I'm an IT person, so I love this stuff. But I loved it ever since I was a kid. Because when I was man, I stayed in trouble. I I was breaking TVs and all kind of stuff because I wanted to know how they worked. And every time I went to somebody's house, they had to do a check. I was getting searched. Make sure I have no screwdrivers or nothing. But I will push TVs off off the stands and stuff because I'm trying to get people out of TV. I didn't know how all this stuff worked. But lo and behold, I've learned. Hey, Ellen Sassi, thanks for joining briefly. Appreciate it. But anyway, like I said, um, look, I got time today. Baby will be here in a little while. But yeah, I mean, when we talk about what you get in this course, I mean, I kind of feel like I'm not all over the place, but I'm not. But like we in this course, let me pull it back up. I said, we got the digital marketing mastery, got the how to set up a stand store, how to set up a beacon store. I mean, you have the recordings, and we have all this stuff. We have our favorite apps, faceless marketing. If you want to, do this and you don't want to show your face, we show you how you can do it faceless, right? Viral hooks and content. You don't know what to post. We will show you what you can post. Um, Daily post ideas. If you don't know what to post, I was just on that showing you our testimonies that we have there, right? How to post reels 101. If you don't know how to post a reel, we're going to show you how to post it. I mean, heck, even go a little bit involved, show you how to even edit it. I mean, some of the stuff you should be able to do it now, you got 1,000. We're going to give you 1,000 reels already done for you. Look, and basically, if you come in, I actually have some additionals that I can actually share with you as well. Faceless city reels. So all those people who have those reels of the cities, hey, we got them right here. And we're giving it to you for free, done for you reels. So if you don't know how to create a reel, you don't want to create a reel, guess what? We got you. All right. If you want to know how to create an ebook, we show you how to create an ebook. So a lot of people got a lot of things in their head. Let's put it in a book and go make some money, right? Somebody's gonna buy it because somebody's gonna resonate with what you got. Somebody's gonna resonate with you. There's always somebody's gonna resonate with you. You got Amazon income, you got Amazon drop shipping. If you ever want to know how to do that, we got AI mastery, business entity setup. We show you how to set up a business. Chat GTP mastery, show you how to use Chat GTP. Go live mastery. If you don't know how to go live, look, I don't know how to go live. I didn't know how to go live. I just go live, right? I'm gonna tell you, you know what to say on your live, right? Look, I'm gonna tell you, look right here. This right here, look, y'all. Where's that? I'm gonna pull it over here in front of me because I'm looking all sideways and stuff. But like here, you don't know how to go live. I should mark this. I already completed that. All right, I marked this whole section. I already did it. So, like here, open up with a connection. Look, if you ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, or just unsure of how to start making money online, this live is for you, right? I know what it feels like to want more, but not know where to begin. I mean, we all done felt like that, right? I got introduced to a digital marketing course that completely changed the game for me. And it did change the game for me. That's not even bull. But here's the real difference. It wasn't just a course. It wasn't just a course. It came with private coaching, a real support system, and a community that actually wants to see me win. These people are my family. They want to see me win. We want to see each other win. And I just want to see y'all win too. But I can't see you win if you don't come in, right? So that's what made this different. And that's what helped me to start getting results. I did. All right. And the thing is, the results don't always got to be money, but the results can be if you never got anybody to comment on your post, to like a post, to even watch your video. That is you getting results. So the results don't always end up just being just the money. It's part of it. Okay. Look, then what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna highlight. I'm just a highlight for you. What separates this from any or so many other programs out there is the level of support. We don't just hand you a course and say, good luck. You get access to private coaching, tips and guidance, and a safe community where no question is too small. We've got real people helping real people. And that's what makes this so powerful. And this is true. Okay? This is true. This is like 100% hands up true. I don't say hands down. That's negative for me. Anyway, and then what we're going to do, share some successes. I just shared it with you, right? It says, and it's not just for me. I've seen so many other on our team. Like we got, I don't forget. I can't even say her name, but I just showed you. But she just, like I said, just made $1,200 from a reel. Hear me, $1,200 just from posting a reel in one day. In one day. She just did this in one day. Valencia, that's her name. So many people names I'm trying to remember, but her name's Valencia. So she just made $1,200 in one day, right? And basically, who started, didn't have a lot of tech skills, not really having a whole lot of audience, and now she's building something that she never imagined. It's inspiring to watch this movement grow. Look, and what I'm demonstrating right here is, look, we tell you what you can say. It doesn't matter that you're reading it, because the thing is, you're gonna learn how to do this stuff. Since I'm not saying this is magic, because it's not. But if you ever been praying for a sign, a solution, or a supportive space to finally learn how to make real income online, this is it right here. This community changed my life, and I believe it can do the same for you. And this is not, and though I'm saying this is what's in this, what we kind of get you going with. I mean, this is real. This is real as real can be, because this is happening. And so, if you're ready to stop watching and start building, I want to invite you to check out this digital marketing course and our team. You'll get the training, the guidance, and the community you've been missing. All you have to do is take the first step. And that's where a lot of us are stuck, right? We're stuck on the first step. But what I'm telling you right now, drop a flame or info in the comments if you want me to send you details. I'll personally follow up with you. Look, it's personal. I'm telling you, look, it's just that simple. It's that simple. It's just simply getting in here, getting in the course, learning. And the thing about this course, and I'm telling you, the stuff is so simple. It is so simple. I believe my grandchildren can do it, okay? That's how simple it is. It's just a matter of just taking the initiative and crushing that limiting belief that you can't do it, and anything that you've been told that, uh the money ain't, everything, all those things that you've been told. Crush that. Crush it, because this stuff is happening, and people are quitting their 9 to 5 jobs, and they're making money online. And here, I heard this from one of our top earners in another business. She said, and we didn't heard it before, but it's true. There's enough money on this earth for everybody. 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 But you got to believe that you can get part of it. You get a piece of that. You don't got to have it all, but you can get a piece of it, right? You can get a piece of it. Look, I feel like I'm preaching. Feel like I'm preaching. But anyway, you can get a piece of that. You can get a piece of that. It had that song in my head. You can have whatever you like, and you can. I mean, you watching everybody. You're watching everybody do this stuff. Everybody's growing up, doing this stuff right before your eyes, and you sitting back and you like, I wish I can do that. You can. I'm telling you, you can. You can do it. And I'm telling you, come to a space that will help you do it. We'll help you do it. And so that's the thing, is a lot of people to also do this. They try to go find somebody, right, that's in a big organization, and they got a lot of people and all this kind of stuff, and thinking that they're gonna get the same access. No, when you join people who are big in influencing and in any marketing, you don't. I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't get access. You do not get access. It's things that you have to do to get access to them. I mean, you got to do what they say do. I mean, I tell you right now. Look, if you want to get access, you want to get mentored or coached by people who are top earners in these companies, you gotta do or you gotta pay. Let me say, you gotta pay to get access. And the thing is, over here you don't do that. You get access. You get access. You get immediate access, right? Any question that you may have, you're going to get an answer to it. I mean, so these are the spaces that I get into. You know, I don't want to be in a space where I got to pay to get access to you. Or you got to produce a certain amount of money before I can get access to you. That's not what we do over here. Look, everybody that comes into our community, we all going to eat. You feel me? Like I said, it does take time. It does take some consistency. It takes you being confident in yourself and knowing that you can do it. It's going to take just those things. And those not even hard things to really, when you really think about it. It's not hard things that you really have to do when you think about it. And things like I heard before, you got to want something different for your life because it's not going to land in your lap. You got to want it. You know, I was having a conversation. I can't want anything for nobody that they don't want for themselves. I can't have an emotion for somebody that the emotion that they don't have for themselves. The only thing that I can do is want it with you, right? I can want it with you. Because guess what? I want it for myself, right? I want it for me. You got to want it for you. We got to want it together because that's what we can do. And then when we talk about leverage, that's when you get into the network marketing space, leverage. And don't be afraid to be leveraged. Don't be afraid to be leveraged because the thing is, you're not afraid to be leveraged because you're being leveraged already. Every last one of us that works on a job, we are being leveraged because I think it's either Napoleon Hill that says I'd rather have, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong because I be hearing these sayings, don't know who be saying it, but anyway, it says I'd rather have 1% of my own. I would rather have 1% of 100 man's efforts than having 100% of my own. It makes sense. You say make it make sense? Look, I'm going to make it make sense. I don't want to have to do 100% of the work when I can have 100 people to do 1% of the work. That gives me 100% of the work being done, right? My grandson would have got that one. I tell you, he's a smart boy. But anyway, look. So I'm telling you, I don't care if you're my family. I don't care if you're a friend. I don't care if you was an ex-friend. I don't care who you are. And if you skim through or you pass this live right here, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. If anybody out here that is, and I don't even like using this, I'm gonna use this word because I don't like using the other word, is having some challenges in their life right now. You're having some challenges in your life right now. And you've been watching this and you've been looking, and you seeing everybody, you seeing everybody just glowing up. They're making money. And you've been in this space where you've not made no money because you have allowed your limiting beliefs to keep you from making money because you believe everything's a scam. You believe that you're going to get ripped off. You believe all these things. But I'm telling you right now, family, friends, ex-friends, I'm telling you right now, tap in. Because the thing is, if anybody know me, my whole idea is that I've always wanted to be in a space to where I can help people. I always wanted to be in a space where I can help people and be in a community it was a community that was family that, that wanted to help people. And the thing is, the community I'm in right now, we are helping people. Does it cost you to purchase the course so that you can learn? Absolutely. It's just like you going to school. It's just like you going to go purchase that college, that tuition, pay that college tuition. But the thing is, you're only going to pay this one time. And the course it's $497. But however, like I said, if you purchase this course at $497, right, you can earn 80% of the commission when you share the same course with someone else. Every referral, you're going to earn 80% of the commission. And you're going to learn all these things that I've been talking about inside of this course. And the thing is that when you share it, now, if you can't pay $497 right out the gate, hear me, you can pay $43 a month to pay it off. And how you going to do that? You're going to use OPM. Like I said, I talked about that earlier, using OPM to start your digital marketing business by simply paying $43 a month for 12 months or however many months you want to pay it so that you can pay it off. But here's the deal. When you make your first sale, your first referral sale, when you make your first sale, you can pay that off. Look, Valencia, she just made $1,200 in one day. And she done paid that off. Because a lot of us, we bought it by paying it monthly, right? First sale. You can take that first sale, pay it off. She had 3. And so yesterday it was Cyber Monday, so it was half price off. So just imagine if it was full price, that would have been $1,600 that she would have made in one day within a few hours. That's what she would have made in just a few hours. So when like I just showed you the proof, I just showed you everything. And the thing is, look, I'm telling you right now, go to wealth.quietqueensacademy.com, tap in, you're gonna see my AI. Look, this showing you that this stuff is working because we're using it. I'm using it on my funnel. And then the thing is, you tap in a little bit more, you go in, you're gonna get another video. It's gonna show you, it's gonna talk to you some more. All right. It's going to guide you all the way through the process. And then if you want to know how to do the $43, how you get into the $43, look, all you're going to do is DM me, Shakita and me on Instagram. Or if you're watching this on Facebook, just DM me and I'll show you how to do it. Thing is, but you cannot, look, I'm going to say this, and it ain't my business what you do with your money, but it's not my business what you do with your money. But don't be in a place where you having to borrow money when you could have took a small investment to make more money, right? And I heard somebody say this, that, it was on our IMV. A lot of people have a lot of things in their house, in their homes, that cost more than, that I'm trying to remember how they put it, but in so many words is that we buy a lot of stuff that costs a lot of money that we have don't even have the money to pay our bills, right? And I'm saying this in the general sense because that's not everybody's situation, but there's a lot of people, because when we think about the people who have the most money in the world, it's like 3 to 4% of the people who are wealthy. 3 to 4%, and that the statistics may be even greater now, because every single so many seconds of people are starting businesses. So somebody is starting business every time you turn around. They're getting started in their business, because the thing is, people are tapping in to this space. People are taking their time back. They're taking their freedom back. They're taking their time, their finances. They're taking it and putting it in, being in control of it themselves. They're doing it on, they're tired. If you're not tired, you're going to keep doing the same thing that you've been doing. and then still and saying the same thing. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out how I can make some extra money. But and here you got like thousands of people that you scroll through. You're looking at their stuff, you scrolling and you trying to figure it out, but they're showing you, they're telling you that. I mean, even right now, people don't scroll through this live. And some even on here. I've been on here like about an hour and 34 minutes, almost about to tap into 2 hours. Okay, been on here this long, but they're scrolling through and they're still asking the question. And the thing is that, well, I don't understand digital marketing. Well, you do, because you're doing it. Because if you're scrolling and you scroll past my live, matter of fact, somebody gave me a like, thank you for that. Appreciate the love. And if you found, anybody who's watching, if you found value in what I'm saying, what resonated with you, let me know. Let me know. Put it in the comments. But I'm telling you, look, making money online has become so easy. It's become easy, but it's easy, but not easy, because the thing is, if you don't stay consistent with doing something, it's not going to happen. But the thing what I love about digital marketing is that there's no recurring fee. Because once you pay for your course is paid for, right? The course is paid for. And you utilize the tools and you learn at your own pace. See, when you go to college, you don't get to learn at your own pace unless you're doing some online stuff, right? But you get to learn at your own pace. And your graduation is when you decide that your graduation is. Your reward is when you implement what you're learning as you go. Because the thing is one thing that I've learned is that they say knowledge is power, but no, knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power. So when you begin to apply the knowledge that you're learning, then it becomes powerful. Just like right now, I mean, I'm going live right now. This is something that's in this digital course. Go live. Let's talk about, I'm talking about digital marketing. I mean, I already have my own brand, Quiet Queens Academy. That's getting ready to expand. That's getting ready to blow up. I'm telling you right now. You better get in where you get in, right? Get in where you get in. I ain't gonna say where you fit in, just get in where you get in, right? I'm telling you, that's gonna be a membership. Quiet Queens Academy. I mean, I've already have created my own chat GTP. It's called Quiet Queens Academy AI. I'm actually working on my own digital AI thing where you can create your digital twin, right? But it's gonna be different because I'm different, right? Be the same but different. I mean, we share so many tools that you can do this stuff for free. I like to share people the things they can do, without starting spending money. Because once you master a certain thing, then you want to like add a little money over here to make it better, right? I mean, a lot of things are trial and error, but things one thing that I've learned is like, what? Don't go reinvent the wheel, right? Somebody already done it. You just got to learn it. Because say one thing is it'd be nice just to give something away, right? But as it's saying, I don't know who said this, but it said if you give a man a fish, he'll eat for one day. But if you teach a man to fish, he'll eat for the rest of his life. And the thing is, that we're trying to show you how you can eat for the rest of your life. Do you want to eat for the rest of your life and not have to be having to get up every single day and depend on somebody else to make sure you eat, or not know if when you go in that you're going to be able to eat because they don't downsize, they don't let you go. They don't let you go because what? You decide you not want to take the COVID shot, take the vaccination, because that's what happened to me. They let me go. But you know what? I appreciate that though. I appreciate they let me go because I'm going to tell you why. Because it pushed me, it forced me to get out here and do what it is that I do right now. But the thing is, those things were being planned as good because that day was coming. Because look, only God knows that I was not going to take no shot. Okay? Knew I wasn't going to take a vaccination. And it's crazy that I didn't take the vaccination and they let me go. But then they called me back and asked me if I come back to work for them. And I told them no. Why would I go from having the free range that I have, doing the same job that they was going to offer me to do, and they wanted me to work every single day on call. On call. I'm working every day on call. I had what? They was going to be what? 1 or 2 weekends out of the month, but I'm on call every day. Oh, and then they'll give me a differential pay for being on call. But then they weren't going to pay me basically what I was worth or the value of what I wanted, because I do this I do IT individual. I can make $50-$60 an hour and be somewhere and don't even work that long. So why would I go back to ball and chain, being told what to do? That's ludicrous. Is that what's that word they be using now? That's diabolical. Diabolical. I didn't know what that word was. What the word mean? Diabolical. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I wasn't gonna do that. I was not gonna do that. I was not gonna do that. I mean, so look. Anyway, I just look. I just like I said. I really feel like that. This is the time. I mean, my time anyway, to just be open, not hold nothing back. I mean, because I'm definitely not a gatekeeper. I don't believe in gatekeeping anything. That's a negative word, gatekeeping. But anyway, there's no reason to gatekeep when, like I said, there is so much money to be made on this planet. I mean, you got people over in China. I mean, let me tell you about my cousin. My cousin, she's over in the Philippines. She's doing very well. She has multiple businesses. She got the people from the embassy or whoever, when I don't know them terminologies, but they come stay at her apartments that she got. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter where you live. You can do this stuff. It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter where you live. All I'm saying is, look, get the people get first of all, get out of your own head. Get out of your own head. Get other people out of your head. They live in rent, uh taking up what I say, living rent free in your head. Because when people are living rent free in your head, you know what they're doing? You're allowing them to control what you do. And a lot of times people don't want you to do better than them. Let me just go ahead and be real about it. So they'll say stuff like, "Oh, if it was me, I wouldn't do that." Well, if it was you, what have you ever done it before? No, you haven't done it before, but you want to say you want to prevent somebody else from doing something that you putting projecting off your fears on them, but it ain't even your money. It's not even your money to tell somebody what you wouldn't do. But like I tell people, I'm gonna tell a person right now, whatever your heart's desire, you go do it. If you desire or you feel like that this is something for you, by all means, go do it. But it's not a force. Nobody's forced to do anything that they don't want to do. But when you have somebody telling you uh, what they wouldn't do, but they're not doing anything, they're living rent. They taking up space in your life, unnecessary space. But the thing is, because you allow it, you don't need anyone to validate what you should be doing in your life. You don't need validation from no one. I don't need nobody to validate me. I'm on here live. I don't need validation. I validate myself. I don't need nobody to say, "Hey, you did a good job." Because I'm going to tell myself I did a good job. I'm good at breaking my arm and patting myself on the back. I don't need nobody to do that. And you shouldn't either. You should wake up in the morning and say, "Hey, you know what? Good job." At the end of your day, good job. You did a good job. Okay, is there some areas I can work on? Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to work on this. If there's something that you want to do. But if you're happy with what you're doing, do it. But don't allow nobody else to validate or dictate what you do and what you don't do. And that's one of the things that I used to do. And I'm like, allow people to dictate my life. And my life was fucking miserable. It was just miserable because I'm allowing people to tell me what to do. And I wasn't happy with it. That's what I'm saying. Nobody can make you happy. Nobody can make me happy. I had to make myself happy. And you know, it's a I forgot. It was on the tip of my tongue. Maybe I'm not supposed to say it because I forgot what to say. But anyway, but nobody can do these things for you. You have to want them for yourself. And as Billy Carson said, and I heard many other people say it, can't nobody save you. You gotta save yourself. Can somebody help you and help you and guide you? Yes, but you gotta want it. Especially if they're guiding you in a direction that you know you want to go and you need a little help. That's what we do over here. That's what we do. So, but anyway, look, y'all. I tried to look. I know I've been on here long. I don't know what Facebook gonna say, but anyway. But this was for that one person. Like I said, that one person who is thinking all these things in their head, and we know that as a man think it, so as a man think it, so is he. So whatever you thinking, this is what's happening. So if you're thinking, hey, I want to get in this space. I want to learn how to do this digital marketing. I want to know how to do network marketing. I want to know how to make money online. If you're thinking that right now, I'm telling you, go to the link. Go to the link, right? Where's it? Right there. Right? Yeah, there. Let me see. Boom. Oh, there it is. Boom. Right there. If you're thinking that, go there. And we're going to show you how to do it. We're going to show you how to do it. If you don't have a family, if you're an introvert, I mean, because the thing is, it's mostly like with us, with introverts. Well, basically, my bad. Over there on the other screen up here on Instagram. Let me see if I'm a little delayed. Up there on Instagram, up there. That's where you want to go to, or down below. But anyway, y'all, I'm just saying. I'm gonna always be that positive individual. Because when you when you've been negative for so long, I mean, for years I was negative until my mama said to me, she says, ask God to show you yourself. Cause boy, I was the most complainingest person, negative person that you can ever think about. You won't think that now, but I mean, I'm gonna always be on a journey. I'm gonna be on my spiritual journey. I'm gonna be on my healing journey because healing for me is every day. Uh, Being on this life journey is every day. You know, creating a space that I want to be in, creating a space for people to be in, you know, making very good positive connections, being a light to someone that's in darkness, to help them to see, the beauty within themselves, because a lot of people don't see that. Um, I've been called a lot of things, but I'm like, whatever you believe that I am, so be it. I mean, I'm not here to change nobody's mind about what they think about me at all. Um, it's not my job. It's not my job to change your mind about me. But I'm here to be a light. I'm a light worker. Okay, I'm a light worker. I'm an alchemist. I'm a Reiki oracle, spiritual oracle, or whatever whatever you want to call. I mean, I've been called. Somebody told me I was doing witchcraft. I put witchcraft on there. I wouldn't ever do that. I wouldn't ever do that. Ever. Somebody said I did voodoo. Look, I don't do that. I don't take dolls and be poking pins and stuff. That's just crazy. That is absolutely crazy. But I'm here for my own purpose, to show somebody else to get to their purpose. That's what I'm here for. Right? I got to, like I said, I got to do it first before I can show anybody else how to do it. Right? But anyway, look, about 10 minutes before it's 2 o'clock. Oh, well, no, 10 minutes before. I've been on here 2 hours. But anyway, look, like I said, I know this is probably the longest live that I'll probably ever do. Who knows? I don't know. I really enjoy being on here. I don't never know when I'm gonna go live. I just go. I just do it. Um, I just do it. I was talking about how the coaches be going live. I'm like, man, I didn't even know they was on live. I mean, I'll be missing all the notifications. I miss all notifications. I'm like, man, I need a schedule. Yeah. I need a schedule when it comes to that right there. But yeah, yeah, look, and for those of you, who want to go live, y'all just get out there and be yourself. Look, y'all, look, I'm not scripted today. Sometimes I will come over here and script because I be trying to stay focused, um, and not be all over the place. But sometimes, like I said, people need to see you. And this is me. Y'all, I got the afro going on. I need to wash my hair. I'm not a makeup person, but I do. This is not AI today, but I mean, I use AI. I love using AI. AI is fun. I love creating those videos. I love, creating a prompt. And maybe one day I'll go in here and show you what it is, how we create this stuff. I want to connect my phone so you can view it from my phone. So I'm gonna probably set that up one day. I'll probably get in the background and try to get stuff set up. Y'all, look, I do this. Look, I love this kind of stuff. Let me show y'all something real quick. Let me make sure my background ain't too bad. But anyway, look, if you got a bad background, look, I'm gonna take my. I got this room is green. I'm in a whole green room. I put green material up in this room, so that I can have the backgrounds and that I don't be like fading in and out. So I have a green room. I painted this room green, but then I turned around, put material on the wall because the greens was not the it was supposed to be a matte green to where it wouldn't be shiny, but it's kind of a little shiny, so it don't pull out like it's supposed to. But yeah, I use a green screen, and this is how I get these like backgrounds where I'm not like, you feel me? Look, it ain't like popping in and out. I do this on Zoom. I do it on all these platforms that I can put my own background in. I mean, look, I'll show y'all how to do this. Like, look, it's like getting a course and learning how to do all this stuff. That's what we do. In our community, we show you how to do this. Y'all, it is 222. Look at her. Look, catch it, catch it, catch it. 222. Bam. 222. Look, catching all the numbers. But yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm just here to be an enlightenment. Y'all know I'm actually gonna get off here as soon as this thing hit. In the next 8 minutes, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna stop talking, but I'll probably come back tomorrow. Um, I'm trying to debate if I'm gonna actually go out and do some work. I mean, I'll be doing work here at the house. Because even this right here, I consider this as work because I'm talking to you guys. I'm teaching teaching you some stuff. And y'all, look, it's my uncle's birthday. Look, my uncle looks so good. Matter of fact, it was my daughter's birthday yesterday, and I forgot to say it out, give her a shout out. But happy birthday to you today from yesterday. And it's my uncle's birthday today. He is 80 years old. He looks amazing, y'all. He looks amazing, looks great. He's still driving, he's still working, he's doing everything. And that's the thing, y'all. Y'all keep it moving, keep the body moving. He is in great health. He don't even look 80, y'all. He don't look 80 years old. I mean, when my cousin said, hey, I said 80. What the what? I said, my uncle look good. Look, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna be like that. I'm gonna be looking good. When I be turning 80, 90 years, I'm gonna be 100. Look, I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live. My look. I'm gonna live and not die. Look, even when I'm not here, I'm still living. You feel me? Look, I'm still living. Look, y'all. But go there, wealth.quietqueensacademy.com. And if you want to tap in to our call for tomorrow, now Sunday, not tomorrow, Sunday, to learn how to make those 8 streams of income, look, go to go.chiquitalewis.com/RSVP dash page, and then go ahead and RSVP, get the link, check your email. If you do it, check your email, check your spam folder, because I will send you the link in your email. I did have it at one point where it'll actually automatically go to your calendar, but people don't look at their calendars, so I had to put the link in the message, but I mean in the email. So, but look, if you want to tap into any one of these spaces, look, go. If you want to get into the digital marketing space, go to wealth.quietqueensacademy.com, and I showed you what that's going to look like. And if you want to go and RSVP, let me go ahead and show you what that's going to look like, what that page look like, so that you'll be aware what that page look like. Which one is it? Oh, it's this one right here. So when you get there, you're going to see this screen right here. Real talk, real business, real results. Save your seat for the Sunday's private opportunity call, and no pressure Zoom. Look, no pressure. Where you'll learn how I started building online income with zero sales experience. Look, I ain't got no sales experience. Look, you ain't got to sell, because we don't sell, we share. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anytime you sharing anything with anybody, somebody's making money out of it, but let it be you, okay? Let it be you. So I'm going to suggest stop sharing all these great movies and all these great restaurants, and you ain't getting an incentive from it. You know what I'm saying? Look, so get in a place where you can leverage 100 people, but 1% of 100 people's efforts, and not 100% of your own. Look, we in this thing to work together. Because with more people, you get more things done, right? You get more done with more people. So looky, y'all. I got 4 minutes. And don't be over here. Look, this has been great. This has been fun. It's been great. I've been over here just running my mouth. But but like I said, anything that I've said, if it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, don't listen to me, because I'm not pressuring nobody to listen to me. But all I want to do is be in the light and tell you, look, we're trying to help you and show you how you can make money and crush all those limiting beliefs. Anything that anybody says, stop letting people live rent space in your head. I mean, stop looking for people to validate what you want to do. Stop letting them dictate what you do and what you don't do. Go live your life, be a free spirit, and do what it is that you want to do. Go, and also I'm telling you, if you don't know anything about human design, go check out human design. Go to ChatGTP. If you don't have it, go download it and go find out about your human design. Find out about what human design is. I mean, thing is, it's been around here for a long time. Thing is, tap in and go live your true, authentic self. You feel me? Go live. Go be you. Go be you. That's what I'm doing. I go be me. I'm gonna be me. I am me. I love me. Beautiful me. All right. So, I mean, and go learn that AI. Don't be afraid. Look, don't be afraid. Go learn it. Go do it. Go post your AI video. Everybody doing it. Don't do it because everybody doing it. Do it because you want to do it. Go learn it. And don't be afraid that AI is going to take your job, because AI ain't going to take your job. But the people who's learning AI, such as myself, we will. I'm telling you, we will take your job because we're learning this. So don't be afraid. Stop listening to negative Nicks and negative Nancys. You feel me? Look, we're here to bring light, love, peace, and light. Look, love, peace, and light. That's what we do. My grandson is to be here in a little bit. All of them get ready to come here in a little while. School about to be out here in a minute. But anyway, like I said, I'm counting down the minutes. Look, y'all, I'm staying on here. I'm just clocked this 2 hours, right? I've been on here for 2 hours. 2 hours. And this is me. This is Shakitha all the way. You better ask somebody. But anyway, like I said, y'all, it's been great to tap in and be on live and pretty much kind of give you a little bit of me. I mean, I give you a little bit of me, but I'm giving you a little bit more of me. But anyway, like I said, it's been great. I'm going to end this live here in the next 20. How many seconds I got? 30 seconds. Got 30 seconds. I might go out there. Nope, I'm not, because the baby be here in a minute. They should be pulling up here in a little bit, because I'm looking at the time over here and then looking up here. It's 2:30. So yeah, baby getting ready to come. I guess we, me and him, gonna chill and go watch Rubbles and Crew. If you got grand people, you know about that. Who he wears that. He wears it out. Rubbles and Crew. They're gonna do the tail wag. But yeah, it's been sweet. Y'all have a divine day. I will be back. Believe me. Hope you got value and share this live.